Hey everybody, Talls here, and once again we are back with the patch notes. Finally, some actual good fucking patch notes. I skipped like the past three because they were just like minor updates on characters that it wasn't worth making a video over, but we actually finally have a good one. So, the following cards are being rebalanced, and that means we're finally time to have peak movie characters, alright? Peak fucking movie characters. So, obviously, the big one is going to be X-Ray, who was relatively alright before these current buffs. Like, he had the 120 special lecture, had some regular special training that mattered back when he was released, and other things like that, like the training bonus, and yeah, that's pretty much it. He also had the 2 extra turns, but and some good tiles at the time. As you can see, the previous tiles versus the new tiles. So, 2 things to note. For newer players, he's only going to have 1 tile at 50 now. He used to have 2 tiles at 50, which were the black shuttle here and the extra turn shuttle, the purple one here that I'm currently looking at. These were initially there at 50 for a while. That's no longer the case. You need him at 65 if you really want to even use him as a training partner. To even consider him. But it's fine because actually at 65 he gets so many good fucking tiles here. So he gets this dribble tile that has awesome how fun, which I talked about in the White Day Reo video, but yeah, it's a good skill because it just boosts all of your stats. It also has an 8 times multiplier, 2 stages of extra bonus, and can give you an extra turn. So this new dribble tile is insane. It also has alert, which is one of the better skills that you can get on a tech player. And then at 65, he'll now have this Nagi face tile, shuttle tile, which is really good because it has Flash of Genius. Previously locked to just Nagi's level 100, you can now get this on like any character, which is good in a run. Obviously, it's weird because he's generally this character is a speed character now. He's very focused on speed training. But yeah, it's all technical boost stuff. It's still good to give out and having the extra options. This one also is 7 times stats, 2 stages, and can also give an extra turn. So 2 tiles that can give extra turns on top of his 51, which you rarely ever see, but that can also give an extra turn. Pretty good for the tile stuff. Before I jump into the level 100 X tile, I just want to go over kind of what got removed and what got added. So they removed the regular special training. They swapped it for this ultra shuttle training at 60%. Much better. It's specified and things like that, so it's obviously really strong. They removed the training bonus and his the technical boost he used to have. They lowered the number to like this 15 standard type thing at level 100. But now he has constant speed boost, which does make him like, if you have him pre 100, you won't get that special lecture, but you do get this. So at like 65 plus, he'll have this, and that's really good. Obviously still has the skill up. They gave him 50% lecture, and then he still has the 120. So still phenomenal there. The other thing is he's got this X tile now. So all these X tiles kind of do are, they all have the condition raising effect. This one's 8 times more stats. So once again, just crazy amount of power creep here. And then you don't have an extra turn here, but you can get the skill combination, which is very strong, because it boosts the pass success rate by this player, and it boosts the speed of your whole team for a certain period of time. So yeah, it's really strong. it's going to give your speed characters just a general like buff for actually passing, which was kind of an issue, has been kind of an issue for speed characters, is they don't tend to pass. But well, I think with this, you're going to see some differences. And then lastly, they got a huge buff of all these additional time things. So normally before we only had the 2 times occurrence of AT. We now have, when you get the gold skill, you go into Awakening, very strong. If you hit Motivated Super Elite, which is one of the support events that's kind of random, you get a 720 speed growth inspiration. Huge, just fucking phenomenal. That's always amazing. And then you can also get one that gives all stats to 240, which is good. It's not the best one, but it's still really strong. And then when you're training as him, at checkpoint 2, once he gets his player skill, he gets the 360 all stats growth. He enters his own concentration, and then it goes for 5 turns, and then inspiration affinity, I think this just buffs that, and then you get the awakening still. So before you would only get the awakening, and then now you get the concentration and things like that. And then also if you use X Nagi, you get Let's Both Be the World's Best, which is a different skill. I'll probably cover that in a different video, because with all these buffs, they're actually a good team now. They're actually good to be using on your team. So that's the huge stuff for X-Reo. Not like a huge jump, but like all of his tiles are just fantastic now. So he is good. And the constant speed up. Also, do note that all of their growths got adjusted. The most significant one here is that X-Reo's speed growth is 67.5, which I think is the highest in the game at 100 right now. If you compare to Loki, it's literally 15% higher than Loki. So, and then this account doesn't have Kira or Christmas Jiggery maxed, but like as you can see at 65, Christmas Jiggery's got 45.2%. So that's a full 20% higher. So yeah, that's pretty good. The next character is obviously going to be X Nagi over here, who now has growth-wise a 67.5 in kick, but it is important to note that his speed growth is pretty high. This is worth considering because having some amount of speed on your strikers so that they can keep up with a player like X-Reo is going to matter. So yeah, what are the big things that X Nagi got? All right. In terms of stats, I'll do that before the tiles this time around. They removed his generic special training rate. They gave him a shot specific one, 60%. They removed his regular kick power, or just regular training bonus, and they gave him a constant kick 10%. Phenomenal. We love seeing these. These are basically the new power creep stuff. And then apparently he had shoot extra bonus. I hadn't used him after they buffed him like a couple times because he had 35% special lecture, which was literally worse than just everything. Just terrible. But now he has constant speed 10% at 100. They removed, I think, the training bonus that was here for this. And then they also gave him 120 fucking special lecture. He is finally usable. He is peak performance. And then obviously he's got the skill up, which is good. 50% lecture rate. I think that's new. They say in the patch notes it's new, but I don't remember enough of what they had on this guy because he was weird before because he just had low fucking numbers outside of special training, and it's like, okay, cool, I can get special training from anywhere now. I don't need this. So let's look at his tiles. So once again, you used to get 2 tiles. When you had him initially, you would have had the the black and gold and the black red here. That's no longer the case. You only have the black red at 50. At 65, you now get the 2 tiles. You get the Reo face kick tile, which has awesome how fun on it. It can also give extra turns. It's 7% or 7 times and 2 stages of extra bonus. Just good. And then for speed, I do want to note, this is probably the best speed face tile. Well, one of the best speed face tiles in the game, because it has celerity and velocity on it, which are just the 2 best fucking, like, normal skills, for speed characters. This one also has Flash of Genius, which I've covered. This one gives 8 times, 2 stages, and can give extra turns. So it's a really fucking strong face tile. And yeah, you're gonna get a lot of mileage out of this in your speed runs now. And then lastly, we got this level 100. It's got combination once again. It's just the kick version of the speed version of the tile. Basically can give combination, 8 times the stats, and has the condition buffing. So yeah, overall, like your kick runs and your speed runs now are chef's kiss. So good. Which means you'll just have to be retraining. All right, you're gonna have to do a lot of retraining. It's also worth noting that once again, it's no longer bugged. So before, when you would get Nagi's gold skill for a short period of time, you would go into Awakening. That's how it was always supposed to be. As you can see, they've now added that back, but it was technically bugged at the time. But no, it was doing that on JP for them because they got him not like a year early. He also now has a 720 kick and speed growth inspiration that he can give out, which, again, phenomenal stuff. Those are gold, so it's also going to bump the meter up higher if you're still struggling with that side of thing. But we've currently got some events going on where you get a lot of inspiration right off the bat. And so, yeah, he is great. He's usable now. Moving on to the last member, Zantetsu. He is actually in the movie. Did you know that? He is in the episode Nagi movie, so they gave him buffs. Which, by the way, are fucking crazy. Okay, so mine's only at level 80, so he's not even, like, peak. But at level 80, he now has 100 special lecture bonus, which is huge. He used to have 0. When they first released him, he had 0. I think they gave him like 70 or something at one point or another. Now he's got 100 at 80. It's great. He also gets, they also removed his garbage practice match bonus and event stats up. Those are gone. They don't exist no more. Instead, they have given him constant speed boost, and at level 100, it goes to 15%. That's just crazy. It's the highest that you can get from a character right now. So yeah, it's phenomenal. They also gave him the fixed button. It's better than the event stats up. Like, whatever. It's slightly better. And then he's got a crap ton of special training as normal. His speed growth at 100 is going to be 60%. As you can see, at 80, it's not even 50 yet. And then it's worth noting his kick growth is up just because he likes to go rogue and score goals. But the other thing is so he does still have 2 tiles at 50. He's going to have this regular bright purple tile, which can give extra turns. Got a lot of bonuses. Has celerity on it, worth noting. And then he's also going to have oh, I read that wrong. Whatever. He has this tile at 50. He's got the regular dark purple, not the bright purple. That's a mistake. But at 65, he now gets this bright green, which is really good because it refreshes conditioning and gives an extra turn. And then at 100, he has the, I don't know what they call this tile. It's just a good one. It's a refresher. It gives 6 times the stats and can give a turn extension. So he's got a lot of turn extension, a lot of extra recovery. And they actually also gave him special abilities. So they gave him the regular additional turn stuff. And then they also gave him when you get unstoppable level ups, which I think is the gold skill that he gives, you get the inspiration of plus 720 speed growth. You get to enter gold concentration zone, and you get awakening, which, I mean, that's just amazing. That's like everything you want in one speed run. So yeah, he's crazy. He's in the movie. He's here. Yeah, unstoppable levels up is his gold skill. So when he gives his gold skill, he gives all that. Phenomenal now. He's goated now. He's quirked up. Okay, and then we also had a bunch of SSR fucking updates. I don't have 2 of them on this account, so I'm gonna have to go back to the other thing. But this fucking quote unquote worthless SSR for a while is now so kino. Okay, it's so great. So it now it removed the practice match, it removed the event stats, it has, I think the special training's locked here, so it's got 50 special training here. It's got the grade bonus 2. It's got skill level up, level 4, which I don't think the skills on here are that great, but it exists. And then it's got 70% lecture bonus, which is higher than it is on JP. Just wanting to note that out there. They actually gave us something more beneficial than JP on the buffs on this card. Looking at the tiles, it used to, I mean, look, if you look at these tiles, it used to have dog tiles. They're just terrible. This tile, you'll never see it in your run, but it's there. This tile you might see. It's just a regular black-red. That's the stuff that doesn't matter. It's got 2 face tiles now, though. The first one is a kick one that's got 5 times the stats and can give you an additional turn and recovers status. So actually really good. Really solid overall for like a free-to-play card. It has like... on special lecture, you also get the 70% now and things like that. So yeah, it's just really solid there. And then it also additionally has a new tile at 100, which is the speed one, it does the same thing. It's got 5 times, can refresh, and can give it a turn extension. And then also it has a special ability that on 4-2, when you get your skill, you enter gold concentration, and you get 1 turn of extension, which for a free-to-play card, yeah, that's really good, because these things normally always suck. And then the skill it has is actually pretty good, because it'll boost speed and kick. So, pretty good. The other thing I do want to note with this card before I go on to the next 2 is not match skills, but in the training skills, oh, wait, it's probably better if I just show it. It has actual training skills. Let's just do, and then, yeah, it's a net comp, and then I'll just throw in Reo. So it has 2 new ones with Reo or X Reo and X Nagi. So at 100, you get this one where you get 15% special lecture occurrence rate on the tile or like just in general on the Blue Lockman tile. You also get 15% constant kick, and then it's the same but with the shuttle stuff. So 15% constant speed boost as well. So you're getting 25 if you're using this card in Reo in your runs, because Reo gets 10, you get an extra 15. So it's genuinely worth considering using. And especially for the kick side. Because, yeah, can never have too much kick power. So that's pretty important for that. Now on to the cards I don't have. So we're going to kind of go over... We're going to have to do it over in here. I didn't get lucky at all on these when they first initially dropped, and the banners for them now are terrible. So it's basically like getting these cards is going to be a pain in the ass. But basically, we now have the bright, like, rose, orange dribble. We have 2 face tiles. I think... I forget what skills they give, but it's just got 2 face tiles now. This is more so for the whales. But at 65, the card could be used now, mainly because it's dropped the practice match, it's dropped the training condition, and it's given constant kick and lecture rate. So it's actually a lot more usable, especially in dribbling runs. And then at 100, it has the max special lecture, 120, but again, that's mainly for whales. And as you can see, that got buffed by 50, so to keep it more in line. The bigger things, though, for this card that make it actually usable, if you have it at like 65-ish, in a regular run, is going to be on 5-3, you get Awakening and Gold Concentration, and you get whatever skill you get. And then on 4-2, you get Blue Lockman practice stats boost by 300%. That's an inspiration that is crazy, obviously, because if you have any other inspirations on it, for example, it'll boost those by 300% as well. So you can kind of go, it kind of goes crazy. You get 3 turns of turn extension in the second stage of the last match to the world. Pretty important. It also has a bunch of other like training skills and stuff with the movie characters in general. However, I don't have it. Or I don't have it, so I can't really show it. But yeah, it's probably one of the better kick cards right now, outside of Maid Borrow and the Rinasagi one. That's at like that has the constant kick links. And then this one, I'll take you to an exciting life. Once again, I do want to note, nope, that's from an old video. I do want to note this one also lost its 2 tiles at 50. This one used to have 2 tiles at 50, and so did this one. They're all now in line with 1 okay tile at 50, 2 good tiles at 65, your best tile at 100. So you get this gold green one. But I'll actually kind of go over those tiles separately because I have cards with those tiles that aren't these face tiles, but it's got 2 face tiles, one for speed, one for kick. Obviously good. These tiles are always going to be strong. The big changes with this are that it now has constant speed up. Its special lectures 120. It has a lecture rate of 70 at 100, which is, I think, the highest. Because all the other characters give out 50, I think, at the most. So 70 is really high. This one also has a lot of new special abilities. At 5-3, it gives a speed kick power growth plus 360, gold cons, an extra turn, and awakening. At 4-2, it gives the same inspiration and then an extra turn. And then I believe it also has the 3 additional turns, like they're easy to see. So yeah, overall, like, this card is now it was okay for a while. Like, when it first came out, it was like really strong, and then it was just kind of meh. And now it's actually probably the best speed card, if you can use it. But I do want to go over the tiles I can go over, just to freshen people up on those. But basically, I think this one has the Rosy Gold. Yeah, this is the Rosy Gold. This one, yeah, is 8 times stats. This is going to be kind of our new. So how it kind of went initially was the Black Red was released, and that was our kind of like higher consumption, higher yield tile. Then it went to the Bright Gold for that as that progression, and now we're at the Rosy Gold. But Rosy Gold doesn't actually consume any condition now when it's in Awakening. It just has 8 times fucking extra stats. So crazy card, crazy tile. That was on this one. And then the other tile that's worth noting, nope, that card don't have that tile. What card has that tile? Well, I think Made Borrowed does at 65. This one will give you Awakening plus an extra turn. So it's just bright green on crack now. And then I don't have these face tiles, so I can't give you any information on that right now. Basically, if you do have the card, you can look and see what it does. They're good, but if you don't have these cards at 65 and 100, I wouldn't chase after them. Wait, can I do a view details here? Oh, I can. Fuck yeah. Okay. So you get Sense of a Natural Born Striker, which gives technical and intelligence, and reduces the intelligence of the opponents. That's for the kick here. It's also 9 times stats, by the way, and can give an extra turn. And then the dribbling one, same skill, 9 times stats, broken. And then I'm just doing this really quick because I didn't know that you could actually view that from here. So it's, oh, I didn't even bother covering this. This card's terrible. Don't use it. The Nagi holding the ball, I'm not even going to cover that because that card is only good in Save the Blue Lock because it relies heavily on having practice match bonus stuff based on its special ability. So you're never using it in actual runs. So the skill this one gives is Intellectual type, which wins second balls and boosts technical and intelligence. This one also has 9 times and can give an extra turn. So overall, yeah, the SSRs are much better. I guess if you guys really care about this last one, I'll make it interesting. It just got tile updates, more special lecture, and it has a constant tech and lecture rate, which is useful, but its special ability is just... Oh, they changed the special ability. Oh, it used to be something completely different. Oh, this is usable. Well, that's my bad. But it still has fucking practice match bonus 60. So this card is probably better for tech runs right now, kind of. But we're getting a better card in like a couple days anyway. So, or like in a week or so. So, yeah, if you for some reason had this maxed out, congrats. If not, don't fucking bother. This card's still not worth it. It really only has the dribbling training stat 50% there and the constant tech. So that's pretty much it on that card. But yeah, so I will probably be coming at this was way longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'll probably be doing a separate video on all of the match changes and stuff for them because they actually got a huge overhaul, the 3 of them. And then I'll probably include Shido V2 stuff in that. And then I got to do that Red Gears video. That'll come out for sure. Anyway, as always, rate, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one.